Lesson 19, A Course in Miracles. I am not alone in experiencing the effect of my thoughts. The idea for today is obviously the reason why your seeing does not affect you alone. You will notice that at times the ideas related to thinking precede those related to perceiving, while at other times the order is reversed. The reason is that the order does not matter. Thinking and its results are really simultaneous, for cause and effect are never separate. So yesterday's lesson, lesson 18, was I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. And today is I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. Today we are again emphasizing the idea that minds are joined. This is rarely a wholly welcome idea at first, since it seems to carry with it an enormous sense of responsibility, and may even be regarded as an invasion of privacy. I also think that it's shared responsibility, because we're all we're all thinking these thoughts, and so we share this responsibility. And I think that helps a little bit. But it also helps us realize our own power. Yet it is a fact that there are no private thoughts. Despite your initial resistance to this idea, you will yet understand that it must be true if salvation is possible at all. And salvation must be possible because it is the will of God. So if you get hung up on the word God, I don't think you need to get hung up on the word God. You can use higher self, higher power, use higher self. Just don't get hung up on that word. Because in reality, we all want this, right? We all want to bring heaven to earth. We want to live in a better world. The minute or so of mind searching which today's exercises require is to be undertaken with eyes closed. The idea for today is to be repeated first, and then the mind should be carefully searched for the thoughts it contains at that time. As you consider each one, name it in terms of the central person or theme it contains, and holding it in your mind as you do, say, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of this thought about blank. The requirement of as much indiscriminateness, that's a hard word to say, as possible in selecting subjects for the practice period should be quite familiar to you by now, and will no longer be repeated each day, although it will occasionally be included as a reminder. Do not forget, however, that random selection of subjects for all practice periods remains essential throughout. Lack of order in this connection will ultimately make the recognition of lack of order in miracles meaningful to you. Apart from the as-needed application of today's idea, at least 3 practice periods are required, shortening the length of time involved if necessary. Do not attempt more than 4.